Ang pagbayluhan ay isang impormasyon pangkausuwagan kabuhi sang komunidad. Ang komunidad nga nakahibalo kag may ihibalo amo ang kusog kag kalag sang isa ka pungsod. Sa paglumpag naton sang kaimudon, sa pagbabakod sang moral standards sang panghimanwa, sa pagpabago sang dagway sang pamulitika sang pungsod. Ang komunikasyon kag impormasyon amo ang nagaserbe nga tulay. Ini ang sadsaran sang Community Communications Network.
Hello and welcome sa aton palatuntunan ang hangpanay portions ng Community Communications Network. We are happy again to serve you sa pagdala sa mga impormasyon nga makahatag sang kahulugan sa aton kabuhi kag subong man sang mga pagbag-o. Diri kita sa Pilipinas, nagapasalamat gid kita sa gihapon sa mga bugay sang Ginoo sa aton kag sa pagluwas sa aton sa mga dalagko nga katalagman samtang kita man nagapakigboylog in solidarity kag nagapangamuyo para sa mga biktima sang mga kalamidad nga nagkatabo sa pungsod sang Japan kag sa mga sitwasyon man sang aton OFWs sa mga war-torn areas in the Middle East. Amo na gani ginapangabay gid naton nga ang aton OFWs ang ilang mga panimalay kabay pa magpangamuyo kag mangin kalmado sa sini nga mga hitabo kag magpabilin nga intact ang ilang mga identities, and wherever they are they continue to serve and preserve as well as show how the Filipino character is strong and of moral values. Sa gihapon ng inyo alagad si Elsa Subong sa ngalan sang Philippine Information Agency, kag kaupod naton sa sini nga programa ang Cable Star Incorporated. Sa aton nga pagpanumbalik talakayo naton ang isa ka programa sang Civil Service Commission nga nagahatag pasidungog sa aton mga empleyado sa gobyerno nga nagahatagid sang panahon kag nagaserbe beyond the call of duty. Initanan sa pagpanumbalik sang hangpanay portion sang Community Communications Network.
The rising incidence of Filipinos being recruited by international drug syndicates as couriers and the growing number of Filipinos arrested abroad for drug trafficking reached alarming proportions. As of 2009, a total of 616 drug-related cases involving Filipinos in the following regions have been reported: Asia and the Pacific, Europe, the Americas, the Middle East, and Africa. Significantly, 81 Filipinos are now facing death row for smuggling illegal drugs. This prompted to issue Administrative Order Number 279 on February 8, 2010, creating the Task Force on Drug Couriers, chaired by the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, co-chaired by the Department of Foreign Affairs, with the following government agencies and bureaus as members: Bureau of Customs, Bureau of Immigration, Commission on Higher Education, Department of Justice, Department of Labor and Employment, Manila International Airport Authority, National Bureau of Investigation, the Office of the President through the Office of the Executive Secretary, Philippine Information Agency, Aviation and Security Group of the Philippine National Police, and Philippine Tourism Authority. The task force is directed towards the mission to deter, prevent, and protect Filipinos from being victimized as drug couriers. In compliance with the directives of the President to address the problem on drug couriers and the provisions of Administrative Order Number 279, the task force, through the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, launched Operation Home Run in close coordination with counterparts from Thailand, Malaysia, and China. Operation Home Run is the first major multilateral undertaking against international drug syndicates. It aims to identify and cause the arrest of members and cohorts of international drug syndicates operating in Thailand, Malaysia, China, and the Philippines, responsible for recruiting Filipinos to smuggle illegal drugs in exchange for huge amounts of money. It also hopes to rescue Filipinas who were exploited by international drug syndicates as unwitting pawns. After extensive intelligence operations, Operation Home Run resulted in the seizure of 2 kilograms of cocaine in Malaysia and 1 kilogram of heroin in China. Members of the cell operating in Thailand, Malaysia, China, and the Philippines were arrested, composed of 9 male Nigerians. One female Thai, 1 female Malaysian, and 2 Filipinas. One of the Filipinas, a drug courier identified as Maribel Tino Gonzalez, was arrested in Malaysia on her way to Vietnam. She yielded 2 kilograms of cocaine. Significantly, the other Filipina also arrested in Malaysia, identified as Danila Toledo, was a seasoned recruiter of Filipina drug couriers. Operation Home Run also successfully rescued 1 Filipina from the international drug syndicate. She was safely returned home to her family here in the Philippines. The accomplishment of Operation Home Run brings forth the importance of multilateral coordination and collaboration of resources among foreign counterparts, in view of the borderless nature of operations and network of international drug trafficking organizations. It also emphasized the significance of educating Filipino travelers on the modus operandi in the recruitment of drug couriers to protect them against international drug syndicates. Operation Home Run brought home run success not only to the task force but also to the entire Philippine government. It is our way of demonstrating our support to the global effort against illegal drugs. The President and the Filipino people can rest assured that the task force will continue to deter, prevent, and protect Filipinos from being victimized as drug couriers. The task force will continue to deliver more home runs.
Okay, we're back sa aton palatuntunan ng Panay Portions ng Community Communications Network. Kagdalon naton sa inyo subong ang isa ka ahensya ang ginatawag Civil Service Commission nga ayhan popular lang sa mga examinations nga ginakuha naton to enter government or any other professional careers. Pero wala nato nahibaluing ang Civil Service Commission is a major agency nga nagalantaw gid nga ang mga government employees are doing their jobs well, and at the same time not only looking at the jobs done well but also recognizing and awarding this. So at this point, sinidiri sa segment natin sa Panay Portion, luyag na akong ipakilala sa inyo ang Regional Directors ng Civil Service Commission kag mag-istoryahan ay kami parte sa ginatawag nga Honors and Awards Program. Kumusta, Director Incahonado, sir? Please.
Well, good morning, Els. The Civil Service Commission would like to express our sincere thanks to the PIA through the Hang Panay Portion Program hosted by you for this opportunity para lang disseminate man sang ginatawag naton nga isa ka proyekto sang gobyerno nga ginapatigayon sang Civil Service Commission ang ginatawag naton nga Honor Awards Program or HAP.
Okay. All the time, syempre, buligan naton ini kay gihisigahom naton nga through this ma-encourage pagid naton ang aton mga government employees to do their job well. Okay, sir. Pwede na nimo, sir, mapaatag sa aton kung ano ining HAP or Honor and Honor Awards Program.
Ang Honor Awards Program or HAP isa nakaproyekto sang government through the Civil Service Commission as the central personal agency government. ini isa ka annual activity nga ginapatigayon sang civil service para nga ma-motivate naton kamatagaan naton sing recognition ang mga empleyado sang gobyerno nga obra sang isakto kag maayo, tawag naton sa English extraordinary performance of the job, as well as siguro ang natawag naton nga observance of consistent observance of the norms of conduct nga ginapa require naton sa mga empleyado nga i-observe samtang ngara sila sa gobyerno.
Of course, I believe all government agencies may ara sang mga standards nga ini, sir, no? Kag nakahibaluan, kag naintindihan naton sina ini. So we will talk about that in another time at least, no? But now we are talking about HAP or Honor Awards Program. Ano, sir, ang background sini nga ang may ara kita sini?
Well, actually nag-umpisa ni sang pasar sang natawag naton RA 2260 no in 1959, wherein ang aton nga kongreso nag-include sa natawag nga Employees Suggestions and Incentives Award System. Kag so dira nag-umpisa nga ang of course ang Civil Service Commission amo ang ahensya nga naga pa-implementar sini. So amo ni siya ang pa-implement sang Civil Service Commission. Of course, sang 1935 sang 1935 may constitution man kita, pero hindi ba lagi specify ang ginatawag nga Honor Awards program.
Pero may ara na
semblance because of course to motivate government employees. Pero nag-umpisa gini sang 1959 no, sang may ara na kita nga Civil Service Code. RA 2260.
So, do you mean to say nga since 1959, we have been awarding already exemplary government?
Yes, so in fact, hindi na ko ka-recall kung ano tong mga title, but in 1975, during martial law, may ara kita nga ginatawag nga Silangan Awards. No?
So it has been called by different names then?
Different names then, but when President Cory in 1992 sit as president, nag-issue sa sang EO 508.
Which is the basis now.
Muna siyang gin-institutionalize na ang Honor Awards program natin.
Diri, sir, sa Western Visayas, would you say nga daw kadamo man sa aton diri sa mga awardees so far?
Well, in our records, galing kay tungod nga nagkaladula na blang mga records naton na ang latest naton nga record.
Yun, no?
1993 up to the present, we have 32 awardees no sa tatlo ka kategorya. Sa Dangal ng Bayan Award, we have 7 awardees. Sa Pag-asa or Civil Service Award, we have 13 awardees. And for the Lingkod Bayan or Presidential Award, we have 12 awardees.
Would you say, sir, nga for the period of time since in the 1990s, damo ini or very few pa lang gid? Kung ikumparar mo gid abi, sir, nga?
Well, kasi ang dissemination sang una hindi gid man masyado.
Or strict man gid ang pagpili.
Kag even before tama gid man ka strict or stringent ang pagpili sang awardees no. Well, there are years nga damo-damo gid ang awardees natin.
Ang awardees,
Kaya ang una gid nga mga awardees, individual ang gintagaan naton sing kwan mo, sing pasidungog. And later on sa mga 1990s, gin-include ang group awards sa presidential. But in 2000, I think 7 or 8, ginsulod pati sa Pag-asa Award or Civil Service ang group. At this time, both in these two categories, pwede na ang individual kag ang group award or team award. Pero because may bago kita nga enhance praise no, natawag naton nga enhanced honor awards program nga guidelines gali. Ang sa group award gin limit sa pulo. Kaysa una sos daw kadamo-damo gid siya, no? Kadamo gid siya.
So kun amo with that number lang bangod gin limit gid man. kag dason stricto ang pagpili.
Yes, so siguro ang
Kasi it's not just
i-include
a
lang
matter
ang
of giving awards,
ang
no?
may ara lang ang major contribution.
A major contribution. Okay. So meaning to say hindi ni siya pangpalapnag lang kag pagpanghatag awards lang, distribution lang, kundi it's really choosing exemplary government.
The best, no?
The best of the among government public servants. Okay. Now, sa sini nga tuig, ginalansar naman naton ini, sir, ang kuan, no? Ang search nga ini. And what is the theme governing our search for this month?
Ang theme sa search is hero ang public servant.
Okay.
Daw acronym ni sang HAP. Kay ti nabalaan man naton nga ang pag-ubra sa gobyerno hindi lamang pangkabuhayan kumbaga sa kwan, but really if we are really focused on the job that is given to us, medyo it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice in a sense that we will be serving the taong bayan.
Okay.
Hindi lang ang tao kundi pati ang aton nga country, no? Taong bayan.
Public servant kaning tawag sa aton.
So,
Utusan ng bayan.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we are encouraging people an individual group to nominate either ara sila sa government or sa private sector kag na-identify nila nga mga tao sa gobyerno nga nag-ubra sang eksakto,
Okay.
walk an extra mile service, kung pwede buligan man nato, no, nga i-nominate sila kay ti sa sinanga paagi ma-motivate naton sila nga magtrabaho pagid sang eksakto kag without counting the time and cost of service that they render to the people.
Okay. Now sometimes, or maybe most of the time, kung kaysa nasubuan man kita nga magpanumdum bala sir sa gobyerno, kita nga public servants, nga pananaw sang tao sa aton daw matamad, wala nagahatag sang husto nga serbisyo, wala nagahatag sang husto nga pag-alagad kag pag-deliver sa services na dapat naton i-deliver. But sir, we would like to hindi ina matuod because here by the theme that you are giving us for this year's search, hero ang public servant. Is it really true? What is in us, no? Siguro ikaw makahambal for all of us in the government, are we really heroes?
Ako sa akon lang I believe we are heroes in a sense that innate, no?
Yeah,
or
inborn.
duna sa aton
Sa
tagsa katao, especially Pilipino nga
Okay.
maayo sing kabubuton kag mapisan. So it's just a matter of instilling in the hearts and minds of sa mga public servants nga kita nga mga
Yeah.
public servants nga when we enter public service we have that oath that we are required
Yeah,
for
to
to
serve.
us, no?
Okay.
That we will well and faithfully discharge the duties and responsibilities of the position that we are
Okay.
appointed to. So basic ina yang nagsumpa kitang imo naton sing maayo kag eksakto ang aton trabaho kag walking an extra mile or 2 miles or more miles,
Yes.
no? Without counting the cost. In rendering service to the people is encouraged kasi sa akon ang paghatag sang maayo nga serbisyo sa katao pagkatapos lakat sang tao makita or ma-feel mo. I believe most of us have experienced that if we render service kanami sang pamatyag naton, di ba?
Wala naman siguro sang bisan sino sa aton sa gobyerno nga ara kita sa gobyerno para magtinamad, ara kita sa gobyerno para hindi magserbisyo. I think all of us have that commitment, sir. The only thing is that sa mga varied situations siguro, dira lang naglain ang mga
Well, ang commitment naton
circumstansya
sa public service
is
else
always
is
there.
in not only in reporting to
Yes.
office 8 to 12, 1 to
Yes.
5, but also performing the task that is given to
Okay.
us. Not only so-so performance, but
Not
we have
only the
to
description
excel in the performance of our job.
Okay.
Ika nga, if possible, himuon naton sing eksakto kag maayo kay look, no? Example ko lang na
Okay.
there are people who were in the job for several years.
Okay.
But kung may magkadto nga kliyente ka pamangkot pa kuno himuon nila kuno ano ba na dapat
Okay.
ma-master nato na siya. Master the knowledge and skills of the job that we are in. no?
Okay. So, and of course, we believe nga, that's why kinanglan nato ng incentive and awards para nga, ma-awaken naman ang spirit of heroism sa aton nga mga government workers. Now, sir, okay, Kundi may tema na kita, hero ang public servant. Now, ano ang scope ng program naton, sir? Kag ano mga categories ining honor awards program sa
Okay.
civil service?
Ang scope sang aton nga Honor Awards program is for all. For all officials and employees
Okay.
in the government.
Including the local government
Either
unit.
nag-work sila sa judiciary, sa executive executive, judiciary, or legislative
Legislative.
branch, and that
Okay.
includes local government
Okay.
units, pati barangay, no? Kag government-owned and
Okay.
controlled corporations with charter.
Okay. So anong category, sir, under the
So we have two categories actually,
Okay.
no? First is the outstanding work performance, and another is exemplary conduct and behavior.
Okay.
For award for outstanding work performance, we have two. We have the Presidential or Lingkod Bayan Award and the Pag-asa or Civil Service Award.
Okay.
Ang Lingkod Bayan or Presidential Award is conferred to a group, an individual or group, no, for their exceptional or extraordinary contribution resulting from an idea or performance that had a nationwide impact on
Okay.
public interest,
Okay.
security, and
When
patrimony.
you talk of nationwide impact, pangkabilugan,
Oo, kay
even if you're working here, for example,
yes, kay kung makita ang performance nga pwede bla ni
replicate.
ma-replicate
Okay.
sang iban nga mga ahensya kag it would redound to the benefit not only of a
Of
particular group
sector.
or sector but,
But-
nationwide ang
Okay,
effect.
sige. Now, sir, how does one become an awardee? No? Is it by nominations or you can even nominate yourself or what?
Well, of course, by nomination of an individual or group, no?
Coming from
Pwede government mismo within
Okay.
the agency, head of office,
Okay.
or maybe NGOs
Some
or
other
private individuals, pwede man gapon. Ang
Okay.
importante lang na nga ma-comply nila ang requirements for nominations.
okay. So ara man na ina-set ang mga requirements.
Yes, may ara man siya.
Gamay lang na idea, sir, no? Paano gina-evaluate sa civil service?
Well, ang procedure is that we require the compliance of the requirements. Like for example, documents.
Okay.
May ara kita nga forms sina nga gina-fill upan nila
Okay.
nga ma-comply nila, no. For example, dapat ang iya rating VS. Wala siya sing
PS and above. Okay.
wala
Why
siya
siya
na wala
Or?
siya hindi siya wala decision nga guilty siya as charged
okay. Or
or a
any other
pending case
administrative
kag dapat ara pa sa service.
service,
But
okay.
may exception kuda to the rule
Okay.
nga sa posthumous balanak kung napatay sa serbisyo dapat nga
Okay.
i-nominate man within the 1-year period from the
Okay.
date of death. So isa na sa mga requirements, but of course there is a need for the nominator or nominate nga mag-submit man sa isang recommendation sang ilang isiyas tawag sina or praise, committee.
So bali ining nominee nakaagi sa praise committee and then na-select and then amo na siyang
dapat na discuss ang praise committee
Okay.
nga talagang recommend nila
But
for
if it is nominated by other sector, you were saying a while ago.
well, nominated by other sector, but that nomination should at least the nominator should get the
Okay.
go signal of the praise committee. Kinanglan may
okay.
ara gid nga attachment
Sige.
na.
While we are discussing this, can we have the poster on camera, please? Para makita natin. So, amo na ang kampanya natin for this year, no? Amo
Oo.
ng poster natin. And is it all over? Have you been posting this?
Yes, actually we give all heads of offices
for that.
This
I-stay put lang ani nato na while we
poster.
are discussing, no? We will have that on camera. Sir, before we go to the awards, no, kundi may ara kita criteria, can you give us the
Criteria.
criteria for evaluation?
Okay,
Okay.
tanawon ta diyan ang sa ato na criteria for evaluation because we have three categories. For outstanding work performance, the criteria as follows: noteworthiness of outstanding performance or contribution, impact of performance achievement,
Okay.
reliability and effectiveness, consistency of performance, and for team or group, demonstrated teamwork, cooperation, camaraderie, and cohesiveness.
Okay.
And for exemplary conduct and ethical behavior, outstanding public officials and employees or Dangal ng Bayan Award, we have the following criteria.
Okay.
Quality and consistency of behavioral performance, impact of behavioral performance, risk or temptation inherent in the work, obscurity of the position, years of service and other similar circumstance or consideration in favor of a particular nominee. Sa Dangal ng Bayan Award, actually, it's more of a consistency in the observance of the 8 norms of conduct required of government employees under RA 6713 or the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees.
Now, paano ini, sir, kundi ihatag ini, no, as documents, so may desk review of the documents.
Actually,
Or
on our part,
evaluation.
sa diri kay kami nag-receive
Okay.
sang
You
nomination,
don't?
we initially review, kinatanaw
okay.
man namon, pero why kami nag-dig deeper sa ang amon lang mga requirements
So,
lang.
kung na-comply ang requirements, where do you send
We
it
submit
next?
it to the HAP Secretariat sa Civil
So,
Service
sila
Commission.
nag-conduct ng...
Sila ang naga-initially
undertake
evaluate
sang
kung
evaluation.
bala qualify or not ang isa ka tawo.
How do they shortlist, sir? Mapili sila na sa...
Yes, may kuwan na based on
Okay.
this criteria mapili
Okay.
sila, no, and then that will become the semi-finalist. So we will field mga special investigators,
Okay.
tawag sila ng
For validation.
for validation of performance or accomplishments. And so we require the validator to
Are you
report.
also part of the validator? There is a region you're not?
Yes, we are part, no.
So may tao
May ara
ka man?
kami nga kuan na trained for that.
Okay.
Pwede man ako, no, mga director, but we have trained validators, no. And unlike before, no, mga 5 years ago nga kami lang ga-validate sa region sang nominee sa region, but now may cross-posting.
Okay.
Cross-posting in the sense that civil service official or employees validator from another region will validate the semi-finalists of
Okay.
another region
Okay.
to erase doubt
Okay.
na ginapabura
Para-
nato ng aton nga
Para fair gid,
Para,
transparent.
oo.
Now, sir, are there cases also nga may mga nominees or nominations na disqualified?
Yes, because may falsification maybe of requirements or masiling sila nga wala sila kaso when in fact may ara manggali.
Kay may mga investigation ka mga ginahit
Yes,
kan
oo.
BI bali background investigation. So just to give us an idea, no, ano gid ang specific nga hilikoton for the when you validate, sir, what do you do?
Well, may mga questionnaires na siya eh.
Okay.
Tapos may mga
Where do you
instructions.
give it ang questionnaire?
Actually,
Sa
sa
client?
validator, we
Sa-
do not give it to the client or
Okay.
to the...
Sa nag-evaluate
Kaya
na?
we identify people who would be interviewed.
Okay.
Hindi actually ang nominee last na ginapamangkot.
Okay, okay.
So may instruction man kung sino dapat, like for example sa elective official. So one of the interview we should be from the opposing party. Tanawang pamangkoton.
What do you mean opposing party?
Sa partido bala.
Competitor?
Oh yes, let's say
Okay.
LP abisya kun kinataraon mo ana ito ang iban nga mga partido nga mayara
Kung
nga
local
pamangkot.
government.
Oo.
Pero pareho sa aton.
Para sa
So, are the
aton, for sa
competitors?
agency, we ask sa barangay nila
Okay.
kasi ang background,
Yes.
family background also,
Okay.
barangay captain or people, basta mga known
Na makahatag
personalities.
sang-
Then of course, the head of office,
okay.
the